This video is part of a series intended to help citizens, members of the media, public officials, or anyone acting on their behalf to better understand Florida's exceedingly broad Public Records Act. These videos may be used by anyone and may be freely distributed without charge. I am not an attorney. I am not qualified, nor am I authorized to give legal advice to the public, so I don't. Any information provided by me in person, on video, or through fogwatch.org is readily available from the Florida First Amendment Foundation and the Florida Attorney General's Office of Open Government, as well as many other sources online. You have a right to know. Chapter 119 of the Florida Statutes codifies the obligation of state and local government agencies to allow any person virtually unfettered access to public records. Your right to know became a civil right in 1992 when, by an overwhelming supermajority of 87%, the voters of Florida amended the state constitution as Article 1, Section 24. Chapter 119 of the Florida Statutes and Article 1, Section 24 of the Florida Constitution are collectively known as the Florida Public Records Act. The Florida Public Records Act and the Florida Sunshine Law are often confused. While they are legal cousins, they deal with two distinct parts of Florida's open government laws. The Public Records Act is limited to records, while the Sunshine Law, which could be found in Chapter 286 of the Florida Statutes, addresses the public's right to attend governmental meetings. Whether you're a concerned citizen, a veteran news reporter, government contractor, or a public official, it's important to understand and respect the right of every person in Florida to know what their government is doing in their name and at their expense. Over the years, I've stumbled across a number of resources that I've found enormously helpful as I've learned about this profoundly important and powerful civil right. Here are a few of my favorites. Fogwatch.org. On my site, you'll find posts about various open government issues. There are also links to some of the other resources mentioned here. My contact information is listed on the site. As a non-attorney with limited resources, I have found Google Scholar to be a wonderful resource for legal research. You may also find it useful as a tool for finding relevant case law and scholarly articles. It's free and one of my most valued tools. The Florida First Amendment Foundation. The FAF is the preeminent open government advocacy organization in Florida. Each year they monitor proposed legislation that may impact the public's right to know. They also publish several invaluable books and other materials that you'll find essential to better understanding your rights. The FAF can also provide attorney referral services should you need one. The First Amendment Foundation is a member-supported nonprofit organization. Please consider supporting their work in defending your right to know. Here's their contact information. The Florida Attorney General's Office of Open Government. The Attorney General for the state of Florida provides mediation services that are free of charge. Unfortunately, the AG is not authorized to enforce the Public Records Act. That's up to you. The AG's site offers free downloads of the Government and the Sunshine Manual, as well as a searchable database of Attorney General's opinions. Here's the link. The Breckner Center for Freedom of Information. The Breckner Center is part of the College of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of Florida. The center publishes a monthly newsletter, the Breckner Report, which contains informative and helpful discussions about open government issues. It's available online at no cost. The Government in the Sunshine Manual. The Florida Attorney General and the Florida First Amendment Foundation publish the manual jointly. Hard copies are available for purchase on the FAF website, and an ebook version is also available at Amazon.com and can be used on smartphones. The manual may also be downloaded in a searchable PDF format free of charge from the Florida Attorney General's website. This is the most valuable resource for open government in Florida.